Alright, it's time to get back on track at long last, to travel to the Arboretum and guts, and whatnot. I'm sure we'll be fine. What could go wrong? I mean, at this point I've probably pretty well prepped for going forward with the story, in all honesty. Oh, engineer. Oh, it's a friendly. Get away from me. Get away from me, death rays. Is it getting worse? No, we're good. Alright. Is that the... That's probably the tunnel I came in the first place. Hello, engineer. Oh, I'm all repaired, so I don't need help. Kinda wish I did need help. Hello. How do you do? Friendo?
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is not.
Yeah, it is. I took good care of my shit. Definitely kind of wish... One of the things that happens when we're in space, like... Or not space, but when we're in this situation, is like... The lack of down direction to orient myself with messes with me. I guess... That has a direction. Yeah, that text has a direction, so that can kind of orient me, I suppose. So I can think of that as down and that as up, I suppose. Definitely still a little rough. Find myself looking for the ability to orient myself properly. There we go. A lot of explodey bits I could use if I wanted to. And I might want to. There we go. Where are you? Hey, explodey friend. Come here. Gonna point you in this general direction and kloosh. Yay! It worked. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah, because I can just throw them infinitely in a direction, because without any sort of gravitational forces acting on things, they will just go in a straight line at the exact same speed forever. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, that's probably not great news. Are you dead yet? Where are you? Is he dead? I believe he is the died. And surprisingly, he caused no measurable damage to my persons. That's what we more or less call the best case scenario. Auto-sorting. For space reasons. I love you, shotgun friend. You're my best friend. Hello, scary fan. We are not good friends, in all honesty. I'm not overly fond of your behavior, spinny fan of death. These nests are not farmable. Don't want to be too low to the ground. I'm a little worried about these things moving around. Don't really want to see what happens to me collision-wise if that goes poorly. There might be something up here. What's that? Is it you? I heard noises that I wasn't entirely sure of. What really messes with me is when you're aiming around, your perspective of what direction is down is immediately lost. Like, I'm sure it makes perfect sense, physics-wise, but yeah. And I'm used to the more video gamey setup where you could change direction if you wanted to, but otherwise if you're just aiming around like this, you would still have the same down, whereas as I just showed, like, once again, down is not down again. So just the act of looking around can be surprisingly disorienting when you're in flight mode. Which is not a complaint, but just talking about how this handles stuff somewhat differently than some other games, and how that is a thing you have to worry about. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Oh, they're eels. Well, that was intentional. They put a bunch of eels out here in the area. Yeah, there's just a ton of eels floating out here. What? Hold F to pick up multiple items, it said. What am I picking up? Huh. So there was a shipment of eels going around, and they crashed. Which is interesting, because I would be very confused. Oh, look, there's water in here, floating around. That's a neat detail. Yeah, if I encountered these eels with no context, I'd be like, what the fuck are those Typhon monsters? Because I would have not gotten... If I went straight to the objective, I would have never reached hydroponics... Not hydroponics, sorry. The water treatment area, which is where we find the eels and their purpose and whatnot. Oopsie. Not what I was going for. I was trying to loot it at first, then I accidentally did stupid things with my hands. Yeah, so there's just a whole shipment of these Siscock eels that got spread everywhere. So I watched a video by Errant Signal that was really informative about the 0451 situation, about how, like, Looking Glass Studios, the people that are being largely emulated by recent productions from this company, Arcane, and how, like, they used 0451 as the code in a bunch of different games as a reference to the book Fahrenheit 451, and that every game that goes into that style often will include the code 0451 in their game somewhere, and this game did also early on. But also it's informative as to the possible reason as to why they call them Looking Glass. The stuff you look at, that's the weird virtual reality panels that are in this game, that are very prominently featured in it, are called, it says when you're connecting those things, like, connecting to, like, Looking Glass. And I'm like, oh, Looking Glass Studios is the company that inspired everything this company makes lately. So that's also an additional nod, isn't it? I should probably be worried about this. Is that inactive material? Yeah, they're corpses. Alaka James. Sorry. Another dead on the list of dead. Doesn't seem to have anyone nearby. Got some more duck beer. TranStar, like, employee profile. In this edition of TranStar's Life's Rising Star, so we can profile Harley Granger, a member of the Neuromod sales team who is currently stationed aboard Talos I. Some of you might recognize Harley's name from his professional baseball days when he played second base and wore number 66 for the Tornadoes. Harley was assigned to Talos I 2 years ago, and has made the journey into orbit and back over 50 times. Not bad for someone who's afraid of flying. My time playing baseball forced me to deal with that fear, he said. Believe it or not, a shuttle flight to Talos I is far easier than a cross-country airliner trip. Well, I didn't recognize the story at first, but once I got to the quote, I'm like, oh, I've read this already, whoops. My bad. God, I jumped so high! Oh, I forgot about that a little bit. And now I immediately remember so hard. Woo! It's ridiculous. Oh my god, I get around. Alright. Arboretum, new zone. Missing anything here? I don't think so. Oh, good luck me. This is where we were told to go like half the playthrough ago, I feel like. I feel like I've been wandering around various other options of where I can go in the guts zone for like half the playthrough now. I don't know if that's the case or not. I could play this genre like forever. I might. I've already played the Dishonored games. I might have to go back and play other games like this from the past, like the old Deus Ex and stuff like that. So first I've got to play the DLC to the new Deus Ex.
You made it. Nice work. The entrance to deep storage is off the Arboretum. Your brother's office is up here as well. Jupiter and his palace at the top of the heavens. He used to say that behind his back. But that would make you... what? Juno? No. That's an unpleasant thought. Officer Ja, This is Chief Elazar.
Ja here, Chief. How can I help you?
I need you to report to deep storage and get Chief Show to reactivate the tracker on Grant Lockwood. HR deactivated it as part of the termination, but we don't have a record of him on the departing shuttle. I want to know where he is and escort him where he needs to go.
On it, Chief.
Disgruntled employee. That's an interesting one. Go to deep storage. Grant Lockwood was fired, but never apparently left. Interesting. Deep storage, where's that? Right here? So it's attached to the Arboretum, so one place to keep in mind then. He may have never been found in the ensuing stuff that happened. Oh, dang it. A little annoying. If I highlight something and hit F, it should really... I feel like it should F the thing I'm highlighting, not the thing that's up there. Oh well. Getting rid of a few of these things. A second disruptor gun. Let's see. Alcohol will take up a lot of space pretty quickly if I let it stack up. I try to be a little careful with that. Oop, second glue gun. Third glue gun, actually. Damn. That's a lot of glue. Huh. Alright then. Sorting again. And give me my stuff. That's a good time. Alright, so... You're a little low, actually. I should probably be concerned about that. Let's do the neuromods first. I have enough shotgun shells to last a while anyway. But I'll make a bit of both. We are now at 6 neuromods. I maxed out hacking. I maxed out my psychotronics, additional chipsets. Is that what I want to do next? This is my health points. I mean, 200 health is pretty good. Already maxed out speed. Ooh, the stealth stuff's really tempting. Everything's so tempting all the time. How do I process how freaking... Oh, bonus damage on crits is pretty good. I want that one. That one. Definitely feels like a kid in a candy store at times. Alright, yeah, I like having stealth builds in a lot of games when given the option, just because it's a playstyle that rewards, not you. It's a playstyle that often heavily rewards being observant and playing slowly and being aware of the level design and other things that, even if I'm not always necessarily playing it that way in the best way possible, I'm usually at least striving to play the games that way. I think that's a safe thing to say. Doing pretty good there. Let's go to shotgun shells then. Yeah, that one leans... Shotgun leans a little heavily towards synthetic, which is why we run out faster. Alright, well that'll last us a little while. Oh yes, that'll last us just fine. Alright, but yeah, I've been pretty clear about, like, I love exploration games, so I love playing Zelda, I love playing these 0451 style games. I love playing Dark Souls quite a bit. So, as far as like classic games to get around to eventually, it pretty much goes like the KOTOR through Mass Effect era of BioWare, and then all these exploration-oriented genres that I find interesting. It was... Did you see that?
Morgan, are you alright? That Typhon, there's nothing in the research. Stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work out just fine. I'm sure I won't have to fight it at all. Hello, Mark Sellers. Goodbye, Mark Sellers. But I had a great time playing System Shock 2, despite some of the rough edges.
While you're up there, you could look into why the lift is stuck. It'd be a lot faster and safer than having to fly through the guts again.
The guts are pretty cleared in there. We're honestly not that dangerous. Oh! What was that? What? Half my screen turned black. That was super weird. What was that? Huh. Oh well. Yay, we're back to maps making sense to me. They chose a really weird way to... Yeah, I think I can objectively say they chose a really, like, weird way to do the, guts maps. Because Hello. Welcome to Arcadia. When they did... Yeah, the maps for guts should have been a profile camera angle instead of a head-on circle. Because, like, the freaking map is just a circle. I'm like, that's useless for a pipe map. They should have made it a profile along the side, because then you can see not only the pipe, but then the accompanying pipe. Like, you can see how engineering and guts and whatever are, like, all... How maintenance and engineering are parallel to each other. If it was a sideways camera angle on the map construction, that would just generally make more sense. Not seeing much around here. So Alex's safe is up there. Deep storage is over there. Main lift is way back there. Bellamy's cabin. Of course, freaking Alex sets himself up to have like the most beautiful possible place to hang out all day. Gardening tips, new objective. Entry 165, I've managed to reduce the growth time to around 10 minutes per fruit. It's remarkable to see them sprout from practically nothing and grow to an edible size and ripeness before my very eyes. More importantly, I finally obtained clearance for wider range testing of the growth formula from Dr. Kelstrup. All that's left is actually fabricating it, and then inserting it in the sprinkler system. I'm keeping the fabrication plan on my person, as I have no doubt others would love to claim credit for it. Julian Howard. Okay. Alright. So, if I get... What is it going to be a source of a lot of organic material or food, I suppose? But basically, I need to find this person's, well, possibly corpse. Probably corpse, statistically. Get the fabrication plan, then I can fabricate it, and then put it in the sprinkler system, and I can create the intended result. For now, it's just a bit of land. Arboretum. Plant name, Jamon Tomato. Superior. Solanum lycopersicum. What was that voice? What did I hear? What did I just hear? That's a person's voice. Something that said, leave me alone? It might be a phantom. There's definitely a mimic nearby. Possibly behind the wall or something? Where is it? It is inside. Okay. Probably a greater mimic. Oh, you're easy to hack. This way! No! X. There we go. Back away! No! Ah. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally opted into this again. Well, I guess you have to hack it again. Surprisingly, you don't maintain your hack. On any level, really. Alright, now back away. To... Howdy. Anyone incoming? I'm in stealth mode right now because that giant thing showed up and I figured it might show up around here and be a danger. I don't hear skittering right now. Let's jump. I love it. Alright. You can carry the sacks around, but I don't necessarily need a reason to. Final approval, Julian stopped by, but you were out. FYI, reviewed your lab notes. Plants pose no health risk. Should be GTG in Arboretum. Hans.
That's code for good to go, is what that is? For those that are not in the know.
That's the wrong button. I'm mixing up buttons today. I binged so much Prey last week that, like, it took a while for me to need episodes again, and that has led to me forgetting a few buttons here and there. Whoopsie. I really enjoy the cartoony style they use for these games. Like, it is a visually detailed game, but it is also a cartoonishly exaggerated style. I like how they make their art styles. Edna Burton.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
He sounds not human. I don't think he's human. Don't think I want to use this door. Does it even open? Not intended. Oh god. First person platforming is really goddamn weird and awkward in every game.
No, not real. You're not real.
Maybe he is a real person, but he's maybe something's wrong with him. Okay. I'm not gonna clear that. Oh, people are definitely losing their minds in there. They might be under a form of mind control, and maybe they can be brought back. We haven't encountered a mind-controlled character before. Oh, goddammit, sliding. Okay, this might not be possible the way I'm trying to do it. If I just do this. Oh, I jumped over it. Trying to get on the roof to see if I can get a nice, safe perspective on these guys. Oh, you don't auto-grab that? Now you're just sabotaging me, game. Alright, you poor guy, let's, yeah, ragdoll you. Let's try this side. Come on out. Definitely hearing sounds in there.
Hey! Hey, over here! Open this door! Please!
Oh shit. That thing's in there. No, run away! Oh. Maybe he's just mind controlled now? Don't die, okay? Yeah, so I need to kill the thing mind controlling them before they all die, I think. We like the doors of the greenhouse, but this one flies. We don't have long before it figures out the roof isn't covered. 5 minutes ago, Edna tried making it into the greenhouse before it took her over. She won't stop screaming, yelling at us to stay back. If we can kill the floating thing that infected her, maybe we can save her. If you can find this note, please, kill it, because we won't be ourselves. Ronnie. Okay, so that's why I want to get on the roof, see if I can shoot it from above. Where they probably can't fight back. Opening the door is a bad idea. I could stack the fertilizer if needed. I mean, I can straight up do that. I am the strongest of men. Even though I'm female. So that's not really an accurate description. Whoa, I can jump with it? Okay. That's interesting. So I can't rise it above me right now, but I can jump with it. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm gonna save you guys. Give me a minute. Working on it. Oh. Is he going above the whole place? Answer is yes. I guess I should scan it real quick. Hi there. Hey, no. That's neat. Oopsie. You guys alright in there? Huh. I'm sitting here stacking to get ready to go in there, and it just spotted me and came to me, which is a little easy. Who's down there? Is that the big guy? Bellamy's cabin. Oh yeah, there's guys down there that are onto what's happening right now. I mean, part of me just wants to finish what I started, even if it doesn't make, even if it's not necessary anymore. This is what's interesting about a game like this, or Zelda, or I almost said Prey again, or Dishonored, or Bioshock, is just that it has established rules on how the world works, and you can use those rules to make weird solutions for your problems. And that's what's compelling about them. But they're more gamified and focused experiences than something like an Elder Scrolls game is. So it holds my attention a bit more than some other games that technically have similar amounts of freedom, but are open-world, free-roaming games. So I guess that's... oh god. Well, I tried. That might not be worth trying it again. So, while I enjoy a game like Elder Scrolls games a bit... well, I don't really enjoy Skyrim. But I kind of enjoy something like Morrowind because of the sheer amount of freedom and stuff like that. But I do think I prefer a focused campaign that's more along the lines of this, where you can roam around a bit and do things out of order and do weird things, but ultimately, like, you have a goal in mind a bit more. And, like, focused level design. I think I just enjoy levels that look like this, with that stuff up there and this stuff over here, and like, ooh, how do I get over the top of this greenhouse, and stuff like that. I think I enjoy that more than here's a big, blobby, giant landscape that's just kind of hilly. Hello, Phantom. You were a surprise. How did I wander away just in time to not get seen by you? Deuces. Those sneak attacks, though, huh? That guy must have been attracted by the sounds. There might be more coming my way because of that. More Nerf darts. That's great. Okay, calm down with that sound effect. I'm not really fond of that. Okay. I could probably let them out, if they're safe. Maybe I should avoid that. Yeah, let's avoid that. Let's clear the area, just in case. Make sure this area is free of enemies before I let them out. Because for all I know, they might just die. I don't know how risky it is. So now that I've dealt with the part where they're mind-controlled monsters, let's give them some chance to recover while I explore a bit. Man, those sound effects, huh? I got some turrets around. I feel like I'm gonna find out that one of these bodies is not real or something. Oh! Are you guys real and on my team, I hope? You guys seem neat. Alright, let's, boing. Boing. Yeah, I feel a little safe around here. So that's the main lift. Yep, Talos I lobby. You know what? Let's go there. There we go. Make sure the lift is activated and stuff like that. But among other things, I just kind of really want to go into the Talos I lobby because that's where our character we saved ended up, and I haven't met up with them yet. I didn't want to make the trip because it was kind of going to be a bit of a trip to get back based on where I was when I found out the news, but now I'm like attached.
Morgan, that Typhon is an unknown type. From what I can tell, it's the source of the problem with the lift. The Phantom you unleashed in Psychotronics had similar disruptive abilities, only this one seems more powerful. Scanning it would tell you more.
Hi there. Everyone's been yelling at me about this thing, so let's do this. Z. Oh crap. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Fight for me. Boop. 7.
Nice work. The lift is responding again. That Typhon hijacked the hardware, even the software running the system, all the way down to the machine code, reprogramming it on the fly. Fascinating. And alarming. I can patch up the code. You should be fine. Take the lift if you need to move quickly between the 3 main decks on Talos I. It has a stop in the lobby and down in life support.
Well, that's annoying. He's corrupted, so he can't help me. He's on my team, but I can't make him repair my armor.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this.
Oh. What did you do? Let's see. Do no harm. Found a transcribe in the lobby on the body of Hendrik de Vries, head of the trauma center. The transcribe's encrypted, but I could find a encryption key. If I could find an encryption key, I could figure out what's on it. That's interesting. Might be able to find it because... Oh, we tried the lobby, sure. That's definitely a name we already know. I've encountered de Vries multiple times before, so now we've had the closure of finding where his body is. Well, at least it's on my team for now. Oh, you pressed this button to enter it? Weird. Get all these supercharged drinking locations. Let's see, so I right-click? Yeah. Let's try this now. Oh yeah, that recharges it right there. So I'm like, haha. Oops, it's on cooldown. So I can't spam it. But if I find a place like this to recharge it, like that's a quick recharge. That means I don't have to worry about Psi-hypos really, so I can probably get away with just consuming them instead. It's probably reasonable for me to just turn all of my Psi-hypos into materials for leveling up, especially since don't Psi-hypos give me my level up material, which is kind of a big deal, honestly. Where are they? There we go. Oh yeah, I can get 26 right there. I should probably do that now that I made it so the water will just do the same thing. I'm not exactly a heavy user, so that's probably a reasonable call. Alright, so I can just be like... Ah.
I'm going to get you guys.
That lasts a long time. Damn. Lasts a pretty long time, and then instantly refilled. Boom. So I don't know how much I get from drinking the water fountains, but it's at least 20. We know that much, bare minimum. Possibly more. We'll see. Alright.
Good evening, Talos.
Learning what mechanics do.
Dinner is served in the cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m.
So I can go to life support or the Arboretum. Look at my map real quick. Where was life support again? That was way down. Yeah. Way back down. So I'm pretty much done with guts unless something goes wrong there. Neat.